Addiction, no work of fiction, this affliction will constrict you. Convicted, it's my prediction, you'll be restricted by that which tricks you. Rock bottom is subjective, but there are words that spring to mind. This Moorish evil is deceptive, there's no weakness it can't find. Heartache as your heart breaks from the pain and deprivation. Retch in your body's expressing the need for an eerie palpitation. It's a fix. I feel privileged to be able to share my art with people. I feel very, very good about the fact that the time that was taken to build it and write it, and the knowledge that it was how I hoped it would be, if not better than the original concept idea. We didn't have much, no carpets down. It was hard, it was hard. My mum was hard. A lot felt unfair. Still does now. Life often feels unfair, unjust. It feels like people don't get us. To attach, secure, link, stick, or affix. A tricky, sickly, not so soft drink, a predicament. Entangled in vines, you tend your own garden. Bespangled, you shine as you beg your own pardon. I was in Durham jail for like 4 weeks. So when I came out of that, I decided to start working as a chef. So I learned how to chef at that point and did like 2 years worth of chefing in different places. Didn't stick in any one of them for too long, but learned cooking. And so as a cyclist, I was using my bike as a tool for trade and running a profitable business, a consistent level of income where I worked sometimes, 100-mile days on a pedal bike. I've done a lot of jobs and done a lot of things, and I've done them well, but it's been interpersonal relationships with people that's been a problem. I've often felt like I'm not really listened to, put in a box. I find I like the things to be in an order because the order seems to be right. It's like first things first, and as soon as I'm not in charge of the order, I find it really tough. That's what living with people is all about, isn't it? You have to change what you're doing. Prioritize the person. Like the care job at the moment, it's all about focusing on the person and making sure that they're at the center of what you do. It's person-centered care. It's a rigged system of reward and punishment. Under the cover of darkness docks this weighty drug shipment. Well stored is the hoard you'll find aboard, concealed in a nook by order of the overlord. Just slid in well hidden, cause that shit's forbidden. What we have now is multiple channels that all have a purpose. God's given us an ability to do more than one thing. These aren't exclusively who I am, but instead part of the strings to the bow. It started with an electric unicycle channel, with a poetry channel, and there was a lot of effort went into those early stages. And in that growth there is a lot of elements. There's working, there's being a father, there's being responsible, And the addict in me wants to do any one of these things so well, and so much, and so hard, and I can't. I have to relax and do each one, and balance it all. And as a perfectionist, as a default, it's really hard. I did the best I could with what I had, when I didn't do that before. And the reason that I wanted to kill myself prior was because I wasn't doing that. I wasn't willing to go through the growing pains and the difficulties of breaking through. There's so many things in life that come and vie for your attention that it's incredibly hard to make choices, to prioritize and to focus. But God's given me an ability to do it while distracted. And that's what I'm trying to do, is be okay in the storm with it not being how I would like, not everything being perfect, because I can't have that. There's no time allows. And I truly believe there's a bigger picture, is that the calling to be able to steward that particular workload. And it doesn't need to be that you've got plenty of money. It doesn't need to be that everybody's tapping you on the back. But what it does mean is if you did that to the best of your ability, nothing can come against that piece, that knowledge that what you're doing is right. Do you go backwards or forwards, sideways or upside down? Do you smile, grit your teeth? Do you laugh? Or do you frown? It'll rob you blind, its appetite sorely quenched when you're dead. Torturing mankind from its first to its deathbed. It's a fix.